Let's get more on this. We're now joined by SABC News Reporter Lerato Fekisi. Lerato, so it sounds like Timothy Omotoso's legal team are confident they can get bail, but the state not aware of all the information they'll be using. It sounds mysterious. Tell us more.
Yeah, the defense is really confident that, like you said earlier on, the new facts that they're going to present in court tomorrow, they say those facts are enough to grant Mr. Tim Omotoso bail. Like you said earlier on, one of the reasons they said that Mr. Omotoso must get bail is that, number one, they're going to prove that Timothy Omotoso is not a flight risk. Secondly, they're going to bring forward witnesses who will testify that they were never threatened or intimidated by Timothy Omotoso. And then thirdly, Terry Price, the defense lawyer, said that he's going to prove that what was once a huge, huge media coverage case has now become a little nothing, like he said, and actually a case that really must prove null and void. But the state is obviously not supporting this motion and saying that in their eyes, the only new fact is that, number one, they can also definitely attest that Timothy Omotoso is not a flight risk. Number two, that his safety could be compromised if in prison because of COVID-19. And then thirdly, he has emotional and psychological contacts and ties to South Africa. So both parties presenting different views of what they term as new facts. And the judge, Zilo, is saying that tomorrow he's going to give them time to put forward arguments to state what these new facts are and if indeed they really are new facts. So that was the gist of today, what they were talking about really. Another interesting part of today's argument was that the former prosecutor's name again came up, her name being Advocate Serfontaine, and the state said that they're going to actually engage with her and ask her to actually take the podium and to actually pose question as to why did she actually leave this case, because during the arguments it came out from defense lawyer Terry Price that she left the case for what she says are ethical reasons, and reasons Terry Price says that this reason that she has are so valid and so crucial that I quote him saying that they're so crucial to this case that they could actually show the loopholes to this case, the huge loopholes that he said could even bring this case to a halt. So the state said they were going to consult with her and ask her would she take the podium because they believe that she has a key testimony that could swing this case either way. And then the defense came back to say that they're actually going to call the police officer that took down the witnesses' testimony, and then the state came back saying they're also going to call the former prosecuting authority and ask them to come forward as well. So both the state and the defense today were really a tug of war, with both saying that, you know what, we've got people on either side that can come forward and take this case to new levels, but the defense saying that they believe that the new facts and also the confession and the testimony of former prosecutor Serfontaine is going to play a crucial role, because they say there have been so many flaws and so many loopholes in this case, and what they have on their side is information about what she's going to say is going to really flip this case in ways that the state cannot even see coming.
All right, well, let's see if it does. We're reporting this case has been going on since 2017. We know that trials are really traumatic for the victims of sexual violence. Why is this still dragging on?
There's been delays, really, like you said. Timothy Omotoso was arrested in 2017, and for the past 3 years, it's been a go forth and go back really type of case. I think the reasons behind the delays was, number one, there was a change in prosecutor, a change in judge, and also we had the prosecutor also stepping down, then coming on again. And then there were delays both from the state and the defense. But the defense was saying that these delays, which they believe is also a reason why Mr. Omotoso must be granted bail, that they say that the state has been treating this specific case like a circus. So while the state is blaming the defense for all the delays, the defense is saying no, in fact, the state has to blame because there are so many flaws, and there were resignations and there were dropouts from prosecutor. There was a change in judge, and then they say the state has handled this case like a circus. So the reason behind all those delays are the change in prosecutor, the change in judge, and then also obviously COVID-19, which led to about 5 months of the case not going on because of those regulations.
All right, thank you very much, SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi, and we will be talking to SATU's chief, Zukiswa after the break about the public sector wage strike. Stay with us.